Hey, shalom, shalom, mishpoka. Welcome to another edition of Haftarah Hashings. This is Haftarah Hashings installment number 3, taken from the Torah portion of Lech Lecha, which means to go out. And we know that during this Torah portion that God told Avraham to get out of the land he was in and go to a land that he will show to him. And one of the Haftarah portion verses for this particular Torah portion is a very well-known, familiar, and often memorized Torah portion, and it comes from Isaiah, Yeshayahu, chapter 40, verses 28 through 31. Thou hast not known, thou hast not heard, that the everlasting God, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. And here's the famous verse everybody memorized and knows. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. What I want to bring out is that Avraham Avinu, Father Abraham, he had a very, very close, intimate relationship with Yahweh. And the scriptural narrative, if you're not really thinking, it just seems like things happen in Avraham's life, boom, 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 boom. But in reality, the scriptural narrative takes place over years and years and years of time. We got to think of what happened between the times where God was speaking and ministering and interacting with Avraham. What were those times like? In other words, I'm trying to say that Avraham Avinu had many, many times where he just sat around and had to wait. And here we see that those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And oftentimes we think of waiting as just and we wait in line at the burger joint, we wait in line at the bank, we wait in line of cars at a stoplight. So we think of waiting as just sitting around doing nothing. But think of another word that contains the word wait. When you go to a restaurant, what happens? You are waited upon. You are waited upon by who? A waiter or a waitress. So is a waiter or a waitress sitting around going la da 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 da, twiddling their thumbs, da 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 da? No, they are working, they are serving, they are biding their time of waiting until they get off work by waiting on other people. So, and it's the very same thing with us. We that wait upon the Lord, not just sit around and twiddle our thumbs, but the scripture always also says that we need to occupy until he comes, until Mashiach returns. So how do we occupy? We occupy none other by keeping the Torah and looking for chances to do mitzvot, to do commandments, to do good deeds. One of the greatest examples of Avraham waiting on the Lord is when he literally waited on the Lord. When God came in human form with 2 of his angels and visited Avraham and said, okay, number 1, you're going to have a kid. Number 2, I'm destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. He waited on the Lord, and this was 3 days after his circumcision, people. He was sore and in pain, but he didn't sit around and say, oh, hey guys, hey Lord, I know it's you. Oh, but you know what? I just had a circumcision 3 days ago, and this is the most pain I've ever had in my entire life. I'm usually hospitable to people. I'm known for being hospitable to desert strangers who pass by, but I just can't do it today. No, he didn't make no excuses. It says he made haste. He was quick. He jumped up despite the pain and said, hey Sarah, get something ready. We've got guests. Hey servant, go and slaughter this animal because we're going to have a feast. We have guests. He waited on the Lord. Even in the midst of excruciating physical pain, Avraham waited on the Lord. So, now let's read that verse over again with that in mind. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Shalom and Shavuot Tov Mishpachah. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.